runway 21.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, altimeter 29er.9er, 2 wind calm to...
G'day, how's it going, folks, and welcome aboard to our live stream. Unfortunately, we've got the wrong plane there. That's the plane we're taking on the next trip. Right. Need to do that particular trip, though. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be changing the plane. So that's our trip that we're going to be doing later today. We're going to take the A320 this time around. And where is it? Qantas. And we're going to head from... There it is up there. Coffs Harbour. And head all the way down to Sydney. And... here we go. Alright, so 2:15. Hope you enjoyed the trip. I do apologise for that little delay there. Well, I was going to take the Mango, and that's actually for our Dubbo Broken Hill trip that we're going to be doing later today, most likely. So, yeah. Alright, we hope you enjoyed the flight. We're coming from Coffs Harbour in northern New South Wales in Australia. And we're heading down to Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, and the Kingsford Smith International Airport, Mascot Airport, Sydney Airport. That's the name of them. All the names you can give them.
Coffs Tower, Qantas 198 ready for south departure at runway 21.
Here we go.
Qantas 198, altimeter 29er.9er 2.
My name is the Aussie Don, and I'm your casual pilot for Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Cleared for takeoff runway 21 Qantas 198.
Alright, so I am your casual pilot for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And we hope you enjoyed the flight here today. Our live stream chat is open to subscribers only. If you're an aviation enthusiast or simulation lover, click that subscribe button and join our family. I'd love to hear from you. Alright, plane's coming onto the runway. Yeah, don't worry about all that. Let's take all these off. Coffs Harbour, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. By the way, I need to put on the assist, obviously. No. We want points of interest. We want chosen.
Qantas 198, continue for south departure.
Coffs Tower, Qantas 198 continue for south departure.
Bye-bye, Coffs Harbour.
Qantas 198, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Coffs Tower, Qantas 198 frequency change. Brisbane Centre, Qantas 198 is type Airbus A320 and 5 miles southwest of Yankee Charlie Foxtrot Sierra 1,700 feet. Request flight following.
Qantas 198, Brisbane Centre. Squawk 2145.
Squawk 2145, Qantas 198.
Qantas 198 radar contact, 7 miles southwest of Yankee Charlie Foxtrot Sierra, 3,000 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger, Qantas 198. Brisbane Centre, Qantas 198. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Qantas 198, Brisbane Centre. Clear to the Charlie airspace.
Okay,
Cleared
so
to Charlie airspace, Qantas 198.
we've done Sydney to Gold Coast before. We've done Sydney to Brisbane. We've done Brisbane to Sydney, Gold Coast to Sydney. Never done Coffs Harbour to Sydney though. So here we are, and on the Pacific coastline here in northern New South Wales.
Qantas 198, contact Brisbane Centre on 120.55. Good day.
120.55 for Qantas 198. Brisbane Centre, Qantas 198, 12,300 feet.
Qantas 198, Brisbane Centre altimeter 29.92. Continue as planned.
Currently 14,000 altitude. Speeds quite well. It's about the same as yesterday when we did our trip from. We did two trips yesterday on the final day of March 2023. It is the 1st of April 2023 here in Sydney, Australia, ladies and gentlemen, from our control towers here in Western Sydney. I sort of live on a flight path as well. I live on a flight path for the Westmead Hospital, actually. So, yeah, the helicopters go right at the top of my house. I've got planes that go over the house as well, but they're a little bit up. Maybe about 10,000, actually. About 8,000, 10,000. Currently at 16,000. got plenty of runway to play with, which is good. So if you just joined us, we are coming from Coffs Harbour in northern New South Wales, and we're heading down to Kingsford Smith International Mascot Airport, Sydney Airport in Sydney, Australia, my home city. You're with the Aussie Don. We're coming to you from our control tower here in Sydney, Australia. We're on the Qantas A320. $20,000 feet. We're at 20,000. Going to drop that airspeed a bit. Need to re-download the Phoenix actually. I ended up re-downloading the Captain Sim 777 actually, because yeah, I was watching Sid Squad here a couple of days ago when they were at Mascot Airport, Sydney Airport, and Kingsford Smith, and seen a nice, awesome 777 FedEx that was heading to Hallelujah from us here in Sydney, and yeah, it was so awesome to see that take off. And then I came back later in the evening. Actually, I actually was with them live when the big Emirates plane came in. So yeah, that was awesome seeing that with the sunset in the background with the night sky. That was stunning. Absolutely stunning seeing that. I was on there earlier today. They're at Gold Coast today. And Gold Coast Airport, Gold Coast Tweed Heads. Yeah, I've seen that they're bringing some merchandise out. And I put a comment on there. I said, oh yeah, that'd be cool to put a Sid Squad shirt on while I'm doing the streaming. Because I'm from Sydney. So, represent. I'm from Sydney, folks, but, you know, I lived here all my life. I was born in Queensland, though. I was born in Brisbane, but I lived in Sydney all my life. My parents were on holidays when I was born, so I'm a Queenslander through and through. When it comes to state of origin, that's it. And obviously, I go for the Redcliffe Dolphins in the rugby league. I used to be a Dragons fan, actually. They're versing the Dragons today. Yeah, I had a gut full of the shit that was happening in that particular club, and yeah, Redcliffe's got a rich history as well. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get behind this this new adventure. You know, I've been pretty pumped. Don't worry about that. I've lost my voice half time a few of the games so far, especially that Brisbane game last week. I knew it was gonna. I had a feeling Milford would fuck up that game. I just knew it, and I knew they'll target him. Don't know why they went wing. Anyway, they could have put a junior in there. It is what it is now. That's life. Currently 135 nautical miles to Sydney's airport. Or the current airport that's in there. It'll be interesting to see if Microsoft throw in the Basseries Creek, which is our second airport going in, or if it's going to be ORBX are going to put it in there. I'll probably be honest, I reckon ORBX will probably do something with it. Or the same dude, was it Fly Tampa? That did, is it Fly Tampa that did the Sydney airport? I think it was, eh? I've got that in the game. You'll see that when we go in. We'll probably get a bit of glitching going into the runway. Don't worry, folks. It's been happening since Sim Update 12. A fair bit. There's a bit of glitch there, actually. This one just there. It's just spiked me up, actually. As soon as I talk about it, that's what happens. Well, we're on track at the moment. We're right on the line. We're right next.
Qantas 198, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Brisbane Centre on 130.1.
Why don't you give me Sydney?
130.1 for Qantas 198.
Qantas
Going to
130.1
Qantas 198.
Decimal 902. Continue
Brisbane Centre,
as planned.
Qantas 198, 17,100 feet.
Qantas, the spirit of Australia. Fuck it. Let's put me in charge of this here. Let's do some ads. Do some ads, why not? Yeah, the flap's just there. We're on just under 110 nautical miles now to Kingston Smith International. Currently over 20,000. Town down there. I safe to say we're in the Hunter region, New England, Hunter region. Yeah, I think that's Newcastle over there. Yeah, that's Newcastle over there, folks. Yep, that's definitely Newcastle. So there's Newcastle over there. Yeah, because there's the runway. That's the runway over there. That's the military base. Yeah, that's Newcastle, folks.
125.7 Qantas 198.
That's how far we are.
Brisbane Centre Qantas 198 15,400 feet.
Qantas 198, Brisbane Centre altimeter 29.902. Continue as planned.
Let's get that speed down. All right. Sort of going out more because obviously I've got to come in. So what that dot is the actual airport. It's not actually the runway where we're going into. That sort of gives you an indication of where the airport is. But yeah, I know Sydney, so, and I've been up around Newcastle as well, so I know where I am. And I've done this trip down into Sydney Airport for many times over. At any airport, this is the one I've always come out of and gone into more than any of. Obviously, you understand that, folks. I'm from Sydney. Yeah. The F3 freeway just there. That's that big highway just there. You can see it over there. It goes up through that way. Look at how far that stretches. It goes all the way to the M2 now, actually, because now they've got the tunnel part open. It links up to the motorway. It's at the back of me, actually. So sort of that way, that's towards the north, folks, for me. And that's sort of where the F3 is.
Qantas 198, contact Willie approach on 135.7. Good day.
Going to 135.7 Qantas 198. Willie approach Qantas 198 12,000 feet.
Qantas 198, Willie approach altimeter 29er.
Well, we're going the Willie approach.
Continue as planned.
Hello?
Willie approach Qantas 198. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Qantas 198, Willie approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace Qantas 198.
Or the house and estate out here. Current local time is 4:04 p.m. We're not on live weather or that, folks. It is absolutely miserable here in Sydney actually today. It's wet, it's cold, it's the coldest day in many months actually. It's only 18 Celsius here today. Definitely the coldest day of the year so far. Following the F3 freeway just there. That's the Sydney to Newcastle motorway. That's what it's known as. The M1.
Qantas 198, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Brisbane Centre on 125.7. Good day.
William, g'day William. Very early morning in the UK, it certainly is.
Qantas 198. Brisbane Centre Qantas 198 7,000 feet.
Qantas 198, Brisbane Centre altimeter 29er.92. Continue as planned.
trying to think where I am at the moment, actually, with regards to the freeway. Tugra? Yeah, because that's Tugra Lakes. That's the entrance and all that. I think so. I think. Let me just have a look at that down there. Oh no, it might be a bit more than that actually.
Qantas 198, contact Melbourne Centre on 133.8. Good day.
Going to 133.8, Qantas 198. Melbourne Centre, Qantas 198, 6,600 feet.
Qantas 198, Melbourne Centre altimeter 29.92.
Let's bring that speed down a little bit.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 198. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Qantas 198, Melbourne Centre. Clear to the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace, Qantas 198.
That's Tugra. There it is. Yep, that's Westfield Tugra down there, folks. As soon as I've seen that triangle down there, that triangle building you see over there near the nose of the Qantas building, that's Westfield Tugra, folks. Seen that actually get built, that Westfield, back in the 90s. I've been there a couple times. I went there around the grand opening as well. Yeah, it's a lovely shopping centre. I remember the big Franklin's in there, the big Franklin's Fresh in there, Big Fresh, back in the days. It's had a couple. It's gotten bigger since the original though. Bit of glitching going on. I apologise for that, folks. It is something that is a lot occurring on Sim Update 12, unfortunately. Currently over the Central Coast. And there is Gosford, ladies and gentlemen. There's Gosford. That is the capital of the Central Coast, or the biggest city in the Central Coast. And that that oval over, that ground down there is Blue Tongue Stadium. Blue Tongue Stadium. They play a bit of rugby league there sometimes.
128.3, Qantas 198. Approach Qantas 198.
I have somebody that lives around here actually, down this way. Hey Roy, where are you, Roy? Hey Roy. He's got these cockies because he lives right off the back of the bush here, and the cockies come up onto his awning and bloody hand feeds them. Wild birds, you know. It's crazy. Alright, we're about to head over to Hawkesbury. So we're currently running around the train line, actually. There's the train line that goes around the edges there, and you can see that bridge just there. That's the bridge that goes over the train line. Yes, I certainly do. I'm not sure if it's going to work there because I got photographic on. I remember rightly, I also got the extra enhancements as well that give the real Bondi, and yeah, got a couple mods from the flight mod page. So a few extras. Gives the real Bondi Junction, the Bondi Westfield, and all the buildings around Bondi itself, Bondi Junction. A little bit of tweaks around North Sydney. I'm hoping it doesn't glitch me out as that much because it has been doing it a hell of a lot. Opera House has just popped in. I can see the ships on Sydney Harbour. Yeah, I'm sort of not going towards the city part though, because I've got to come in on the straight. It's all just it's all a mess at the moment. I can see the bridge. Alright, wish me luck folks. You know my record's not crash hot going into land. You bloody thing, it's freezing up. See the runway? You fucking whore. It's full froze up. Make sure I didn't freeze up the stream. Let me just make sure. It should be right. Fucking hell, it's really going off. I'm gonna have to go to those settings again. Alright, we're coming in. There's the Glazewell Bridge. Drop that speed. V coming through! Watch out! Don't you fucking glitch on me, whatever you do, you bastard! You fucking whore! Ah, it's gonna fuck me over. Nah, it's gonna stuff me. Fucking son of a bitch. I apologise for that, folks. It's Sim Update 12. Everybody's experiencing
Sydney
it.
Tower Qantas 198 is 3 miles north 1,000 feet with Gulf to land.
I've got the real airport as well, folks,
Qantas
so
198
that's also
Sydney
on there.
Tower. Altimeter 29.9, 2 wind calm, make straight and runway 16 right. Qantas 198, follow the Airbus A320 on final. Wind calm clear to land runway 16 right. Qantas 198, go
Get the
round.
fuck off the runway, boy!
Qantas 198, you were not cleared to land.
Fuck off.
Clear the runway.
I picked this runway, too bad. Let's go off this way. I picked this runway going into the fucking thing, so...
Qantas 198, you were not cleared to land. Clear the runway. Qantas 198, contact ground on 126.5.
Oh, we got there in the end. I do apologise for that glitching. It is something that Sim
126.5, Qantas
Update
198.
12 has been experiencing a hell of a lot of. What was it? 12.5, isn't it?
Sydney ground, Qantas 198 request taxi to the gate.
Qantas 198, taxi to gate Delta 40 via taxiway Charlie, cross runway 7 Charlie.
I'll have to tamper because I've haven't put my settings back on
Taxiing to gate Delta 40 via taxiway Charlie, cross
through
runway
the
7 Charlie Golf,
control
Qantas
panel.
198.
That's one of the reasons why also I was getting more glitching there. I got to go off the settings. I'm waiting for the actually do the 12 settings like a lot of people are waiting for. Let's get a bit of speed into it.
Qantas 198, hold position. Caution, other traffic. Qantas 198, continue taxi.
Brake, you fucking...
Roger, Qantas 198.
Trying to get used to the controllers still. So I'm so used to, as you know, I'm a casual player, and these stupid busters on the field. coming in. All right, there we go.
Sydney ground, Qantas 1908. Could you please send the baggage?
Qantas 1908 baggage is on the way.
Hang on, whoop, hang on. I think this one's got something in it.
Sydney ground, Qantas 1908. Could you please send the catering truck?
Qantas 1908, the catering truck is on the road.
Sydney ground, Qantas 1908. Could you please send a ground power unit?
Baggage is going in.
Qantas 1908, the ground power unit is on the road.
Got catering going in. Having a lovely day, sir. Ma'am. Ma'am, woman. Is it a woman? It's a woman. It's like she looks. Speaking of man, there's a man truck. Look at that.
Sydney ground, Qantas 1908. I am done with the baggage service. Sydney ground, Qantas 1908. I am done with power. Sydney ground, Qantas 1908. I am done with catering services.
How cool's that truck? Man, it even got the reversey on it. That's hilarious.
Sydney ground, Qantas 1908. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
It's amazing how they do stuff, eh? It's just incredibly detailed. The airport stopped. The airport out here is though, it's very realistic. It's you know, got the car park and stuff and whatnot. It's really cool. And then obviously you got the Qantas bays just here. And yeah, it's really cool. And you got some surrounding buildings and yeah, it's really awesome. Got the DHL down there. Ibis budget. The version billboard just there. Got the car park over there. And there is our plane. Okay. Done. So there we go. Fantastically done. It's been an honour and privilege bringing you this flight from Coffs Harbour to Sydney's Kingsford Smith International, Muscat Airport, Sydney Airport. There's a lot of names for it. But Kingsford Smith International is what it is best known for. And it also is a domestic airport, obviously, as well. But yeah, it's a big airport. And we hope you enjoyed the flight. It was a first from us, going from Coffs Harbour. So yeah, great Qantas trip it was indeed. Thank you very much for watching. There'll be a full replay of this Microsoft Flight Simulator gameplay added to our dedicated Microsoft Flight Simulator playlist. You'll see gameplay from day dot of the PC version. And we've done gameplay throughout time. We've had many breaks throughout the journey of the game's existence. And always keep coming back for more. Even though we have lengthy layoffs from time to time, we always will return to the skies. So thank you very much for watching. I am the Aussie Don, and we'll see you next time for another flight. Our next flight coming up will be a trip from in the New South Wales outback. We're going to be heading from Dubbo, ladies and gentlemen, an amazing, incredible Aboriginal town in the greater west of the New South Wales here in Australia. We'll be heading to Broken Hill, which is a very hot place in Australia, especially in the summertime. It could be anywhere between 30 to 45 Celsius almost every day. So it's pretty damn hot. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.